In the previous episode, I spoke directly to some of the myths about carbide runners and to help better differentiate between what style of carbide runner would do the best job for the situations that you encounter. In this episode, I want to help you understand the importance of a complete traction package, including carbide tip studs. For a while, studding got a bad rap, and that's because a lot of folks thought that you had to put a stud in every single square inch of available rubber track surface. But this just isn't the case, and while in certain ice racing situations this approach is beneficial, times have changed and so should the way that you use carbide studs. It's interesting to note that all of the trail and utility carbide stud options Woody's offers use the same internal carbide pin that's about 3/8 of an inch long, with a 60-degree tip. The big difference from stud to stud is much like the carbides on your skis runner. It's not the actual carbide that varies, but the host structure that holds the carbide and its shape and material makeup. There's many different styles of studs offered by Woody's for both conventional and single-ply tracks. Each offer different benefits, but all of them are focused on giving you better performance and, most importantly, keeping you safer out on the trail. At the top of the scale, you have the premium Gold Digger, a very popular stud design that has a cupped head and actually holds the stud into the track and the backer more rigidly. It's very strong and resists bending due to its heat-treated carbon steel makeup and its zinc-plated gold for corrosion resistance and good looks. The Megabyte is a unique stud design. Like the Gold Digger, it is made of carbon steel and also zinc-plated, but in silver, not gold. However, the upper shank of the stud is four-sided and creates a paddle-like structure to help in both acceleration, grip, and stopping power, not fitting into the typical round stud groove and adding an extra level of bite that others just can't. The Signature Series stud is an entry-level stainless that won't rust, but due to the stainless steel design, will bend under less pressure than the Gold Digger. It features a flat base with anti-rotational lines that lock the stud into the track and backer so the stud won't rotate. Another unique option is the Trigger stud. It features a reduced height threaded portion to allow for a longer, narrower profile body that's perfect for those who enjoy running high speeds on the ice, but also find themselves on the trails. It's also made of carbon steel and zinc-plated in silver like the Megabyte. All of these dual-ply track stud options are excellent depending on your needs and your budget level, but what about single-ply tracks? Should you stud them? Can you stud them? The myth has always been that studs pull out of single-ply tracks, and that's just not the case. Woody's was originally used by Skidoo to do the testing of studs with single-ply tracks and came up with the Grandmaster and Grandmaster Pro studs that offer the same track gripping strength specifically designed to deliver long-lasting performance in your single-ply tracks. Both are super durable carbon steel and zinc-plated in silver and gold. They feature the anti-rotational lines in the base to keep them secure. However, the big difference is the sharpened tip profile of the Pro. It's designed to cut through the ice and snow with greater ease, causing it to be more aggressive than the Grandmaster. So do you really need to stud your sled? Nowadays, a lot of folks are asking me this question, and my answer to them is always yes, if you're looking to be safer when you're out on the trails. With modern stud designs from Woody's, you don't have to be worried about studs pulling through. And when you utilize the incredible resources of Woody's with everything from a detailed online application guide to studding templates and a broad selection of install tools, you can do this yourself in just a short period of time with relative ease. The result is a superior snowmobile that, when linked with quality carbide runners, will not only improve your sled's performance, it'll most importantly keep you safer. Studding only the center of the track is what's recommended nowadays, with just 2 studs per pitch being the standard and 3 being considered an aggressive setup. This new outlook for studding is keeping those who use them safer in all kinds of situations, from washed-out ice trail corners to polished road crossings and even entry and exit from your trailer or gas station pavement. And when you need to get on the brakes for a stopped sled, down tree, or crossing wildlife, you have the confidence to know that your stop will be controlled, straight, and far shorter a distance than had you not studded your track. A complete traction package is the answer to staying safer, riding smarter, and ultimately enjoying the time that you spend behind the handlebars more. And at the end of the day, that's precisely what we're all here to do. If you enjoyed the video that you just watched, like it, and then subscribe to our page for more great content from SnowTracks TV.